I'm starting to realize sometimes the internet hates just to hate, but I have to confirm. Star Wars Outlaws, 10 minutes of gameplay from IGN is probably one of the bigger downvoted videos in a while that IGN has put up. It's 10 minutes of gameplay. I hope there's no commentary. We're going to see what this looks like. We're going to react to it, and we're going to give final thoughts at the end. We are not going to objectively just write it off because the internet says so. Let's give it a shot. Let's get into the reaction.
This month's IGN First is Star Wars Outlaws. We'll be diving deep into massive
Simon,
entertainment's open world
you
adventure
better
into a
stop
galaxy far, far
talking
away throughout
in
July,
like
with new
2 minutes.
behind-the-scenes looks and features. We've already explored how Massive brought the cinematic spectacle
Simon.
of Star Wars into an open galaxy setting, and now we're thrilled to bring you a full mission of exclusive gameplay. Taking place on the classic desert planet of Tatooine, this expert mission takes Kate on a journey involving a Jawa and a Sarlacc pit as she journeys from the sand to the stars. Enjoy.
Oh, they in desperate need of some ray tracing. They need some ray tracing. The ground needs this look floaty. But keep going.
Hey, I heard you could put a turret on my ship. I'm sorry?
She said she'll put a turret anywhere if you give her a tooth. Forgive the intrusion, but I sensed you needed an interpreter.
Oh, thanks, but I'm not giving her a tooth.
No, not your tooth. A sarlacc tooth. One from its second mouth.
Second mouth. Oh, you won't take credits?
She says if you won't pay for breakfast, you can eat sand for free. A Jawa proverb.
No, I get it. I'll get the tooth. But that turret better be good.
You have a deal? How exciting. You know, this reminds me of my time negotiating with the Trade Federal.
Hey, ND, you know where I can get a Sarlacc tooth?
Sarlacc. And you need to find its pit. I'd start in the Dune Sea.
Wow. This is a pretty big open space, man. I'm definitely gonna play this on PC. I feel like it just needs that to kind of give it that extra.
Stay sharp, Kay. A pristine Sarlacc tooth is worth a lot on the black market.
You saying I'll have competition?
Dead Sarlaccs get scavenged fast. Anyone else looking for a tooth won't be coming alone.
You should be able to hop off that mug with like some type of like But I get it.
It's a dead Sarlacc. Who knows what's crawling around down there?
It's like a little bit of espionage. It's a little bit of like Deus Ex, maybe. She ain't really that big of a fighter.
Okay, that's one mouth down. You good, buddy? Ugh, it's kind of leathery.
The Jawas have arrived at the ship.
Did they bring a turret?
They did. They have yet to confirm that it works.
Okay, well, you keep an eye on that. I've Gotta find a way down to the bottom of this pit.
I mean, all I'm seeing right now, guys, is a little texture issue, but fundamentally, it doesn't look bad. I like the whole exploring, understanding, learning more about creatures aspect of it. She's not super strong. We're not just running around just doing stuff. I like that. Her objectives seem a little pointed, but maybe that's not what y'all are looking for. But yeah, no textures, man.
Well, that worked. What do you see?
Assassin's Creed animations weren't always their strong suit, guys.
Tooth.
I know what you're thinking.
Sorry, droid. I need this more than you. ND?
Finally. What's your status?
Well, I found a tooth. Now I just need to get out of this pit. Why? You worried about me?
About you? No. Hurry, please.
Hey, come back here! That's my tooth!
Shut up, guys. Listen. It's literally explainable, okay? Be quiet.
All right, Nix. Go get him. Someone nearby?
Getting jumpy.
All this for
Okay.
a tooth.
Combat is given very much on Watch Dogs. I'm not mad at Watch Dogs combat, so they can say Division, but I see more Watch Dogs.
They're headed for us. Oh, got the tooth. I should get out.
Dang, that death animation wasn't bad. But this game can really benefit from some global eliminations. Really help with selling this world a little bit better. So it's floating.
You think you can take me? Come on. We're going loud. Oh!
Kay, the Jawas are getting impatient.
How can you tell?
They're trying to disassemble me.
Okay. I'm headed back to their boss now, all right? Just, try to stay in one piece. Here. Straight from the, second mouth. That's good, right?
Oh, yes. I love watching the wheels of commerce in motion.
Ah, Criff. It's hot, Nix.
Where's the trail? Blazers, Turbo Laster Turn. Powerful. Look, it got ground combat, aerial combat. There's no loading screens between transitions. It got a lot of good stuff going for it. But yeah, how much more time we got left on this? Okay. All right.
Turret is active, Kenny.
We'll have more exclusive looks at Star Wars Outlaws for you throughout July, and for everything else, stick with IGN.
All right. Let's talk. Real talk. Okay. What I can see from here is that graphically it's probably not meeting people's expectations. I feel like fundamentally the gameplay though, this is a Star Wars open world game in a Ubisoft format. I'm still digging that because they still have source material to work with. So I'm comfortable getting this with Ubisoft's Plus, playing it for a month, and if I hate it, I don't care about it no more. It's $15. So I think it's $10 on PC. But regardless of what I may think about the game, I feel like there is a fundamental portion of this that I still want to um entertain, I guess, or at least give it a chance. Um the biggest things that stood out to me is right now is animation. Her hair having all this frizz for no reason. I feel like there is just got to be a better way to do hair in these games. And then there is the graphics. But fundamentally, I like the whole exploration, big world, going through a sand and like going to find certain things. Now, understandably so, I want to. This wasn't entertaining to watch, but it could definitely be entertaining to play. I think there's a lack of actual things going on in the world constantly that may get people excited. But for me, just exploring a Star Wars world is enough for me. So I'm sold on that part. Fundamentals down packed. I hope that they have learned from their history, their broad history of open worlds, what makes sense, what doesn't, why stuff works, why stuff doesn't. Ubisoft still made Far Cry 3, still one of my favorite games. So I feel like they can do this. They can make it. They just have to nail a certain other things that really is gonna sell it to the mass public, because this is a big game. This is a ambitious game. This is a game that you probably won't see come around very often. So I don't want to write it off so quickly. But I do get people's concerns. I'm not trying to understate it. I get people's concerns. My thing is that simply enough, I'm okay with taking the good with the bad. And I feel like Ubisoft has a lot of bad to offer with their good, unfortunately. So like I'm super interested in Shadows, but I know it's a super Ubisoft game. Come on, guys. We all know it's Ubisoft. They just kind of don't have a track record of doing good stuff all the time. So we'll see. We'll see. I ain't gonna write this off though. And I definitely wouldn't have disliked it if I just watched it and didn't notice all the information around it, because honestly, it doesn't look that bad. It's just more so probably not what people are expecting. But if they give me a Tomb Raider espionage, more of like just really a great solid story, Deus Ex style, I can go through and be gadgety McGadgets. I think this would be dope. So we'll see. That's pretty much it. That's my thoughts on it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I want to thank y'all for getting to this part. If you got here, you're the real OG. Check out our podcast, the House of Will podcast. We got new episodes every Wednesday. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. We gotta do it every time. Peace.